fucking good, y'all? It's your boy Mill.
And your boy Pat.
And y'all are tapped in once again to another episode of On Base Soil, your favorite podcast, our favorite podcast, everyone's favorite podcast that they fucking with right now in the Bay Area streets, or wherever else that you're listening to us around the world. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on your damn notifications so you know when your boys go live like right now. If you're watching us on X or on Instagram, head over to YouTube right now, hit that subscribe button. We really fuck with y'all. Appreciate y'all fucking with us. My boy Pat, what is really good?
Nothing, man. Just chilling. Another good day in the Bay Area. The fog cleared up. You know what I'm saying? Ended up being nice and sunny at the end. So,
we did not get to talk about this last time. You did end up getting your win versus me in the fantasy championship or playoff round.
Yeah,
so I will go ahead. We'll give you your hand claps for that. But
Amazing.
Your boy, I was going to talk about your boy bouncing back this weekend. 178 in the Commissioner's Cup game. Big fuck you right now, real quick. Shout out to my boy Gabe. Getting him up out of here for the playoffs. My fault, bro. What was you gonna say?
No, I was about to say my meaningless game, final win of the season. Oh, well, I won this week too in the consolation bracket, but you know,
we gotta do something for the consolation bracket. I still feel like we should at least for people. Tell me if you fuck with me in the chat or not. In the consolidation round, I think you should fight it out for the number one spot for the next year's draft, but you still will have some type of you got to do some type of punishment or whatever, but you still are able to win the first spot for the next year's draft. What do you think about
that?
No,
because I don't really like the number one pick, and if I win the consolation, I really don't care about the number one pick. So I feel like it should be.
You wouldn't. I mean, you would.
I feel like there should be something.
You can still lose. You can still lose.
Nah, I feel like we should be playing for something. I don't necessarily know what it is.
Saying.
But
that's what I'm saying.
I feel like
the first overall pick. Why not?
Nah, I really don't care about the first pick. That's not really nothing to play for to me.
Well, you can't. They can't get any type of money. I mean, we can't do that. But I mean, should they be playing for the losers?
Just make it competitive.
Should they be playing for the losers punishment, or whoever loses in the championship round has the losers punishment?
Nah, because that's punishing you for winning. Like at that point, you got to punish whoever ain't playing no more at that point.
Oh no, we gotta figure out something, man. But everybody, shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Fucking with us, rocking new era was good. My boy Sal, the Raiders was Gucci. Hold on, playing 3 weeks left. Y'all about to try and get Sador. My boy Kev in the building. First round bye. Yeah, your time is coming, no nigga. Your time is coming. Yep. Shout out my boy AP in the building.
Y'all play next week?
AP, shout out my boy Allen, my boy Kev. Got that round next week in the other side.
Okay.
Yep. He said too many real ones in the fantasy to agree on a punishment.
We can
agree on a punishment. No, I am playing Benny.
Dang.
I got Benny, and then Kev and Allen will face off in the other side for the bracket to get to the championship round.
Benny team been on some other shit. I ain't gonna lie.
His team scores a lot. But if we would have played this week,
last week, yeah, I'm about to say
I'd have beat everybody. Oh man, it's lined up perfectly. It's lined up perfectly. I can't wait. Yeah, no, it's lined up perfect. Me versus Allen, Bill versus Benny.
So we have an OBS family. I mean, all y'all OBS family anyway, but OBS family Final Four for real. Okay, that's tough.
It's gonna be lit. I cannot wait.
Regulars with the program. I love it.
Shout out to Brian Thomas Jr. You are a real one for sure. No, he was going crazy. Flipping it over to the Niners, who went ahead and kicked off last week's fucking NFL Week 15 with the L versus the Rams. We came on this show and predicted scores of 30 and above, and
hope y'all
thought it was gonna be a shootout. Man, whoever took the under, y'all some savages. Y'all really got that W. Brock Purdy only throwing for 140 yards on the day, no touchdowns, 1 interception to one of the worst defenses in the league. And to top it all off as well, your man's Devondre Campbell went ahead and did what he had to do and pulled a fucking what's my nigga from Vontae Davis, RP to the legend.
I mean, at least Vontae retired.
Right, but I mean, this nigga, that's a classic. They asked the nigga to go in, and he just said, "Nah, I ain't going in." And he's like, "Wait, what?"
Somebody told me it had to do with like him receiving his bonus for starting consecutive starts, or something like that. I heard that's why he was mad.
That even still,
I mean, yes, but even still, you signed the contract, my boy. You can't be on that shit like that.
No. I understand that, but the NFL do be on that. Teams be on that catty shit.
Oh, for sure.
Try and play you. So
but
it's
that's
like,
still,
all right,
that's some nut ass shit. I can't.
They started. I understand. But that is to put that in context though. They started ramping up. Dre Greenlaw to come back. He went out there and did his thing. Shout out Dre. You know what I'm saying? You went there to earn your money. Please shut it down for the rest of the year. But I mean, shit, bro. Like it's like, bro. All right, I've been playing this whole season. That nigga he been getting on them tackles and shit like that recently as well too. And say you only have one more game to get your bonus check, and that probably honestly was probably the game that he was to get it. And now you telling me I got to go in, like
it's a business, my boy.
I can understand it. I can understand it. I understand, but I understand why that nigga would feel some type of way. I mean, you can at least respect that though, right?
Yeah, be mad and take your ass in the game.
Man, hell no, man. Y'all niggas got me fucked up. Like,
yeah, you're a professional, nigga. This ain't Pop Warner football, nigga. You are a professional. You signed a contract.
He professionally took it upon himself.
If you didn't want that clause in your contract, you shouldn't have signed that. You shouldn't have signed that contract. You should have took that clause out of your contract.
I was on pace. I'm on pace to hit my bonus, and you're literally telling me I have one more game to do it. You can literally start me. I get for like one down. You can literally start me. Boom. I get my check. I know this is definitely bad business because the 49ers don't want to pay you, but I'm saying this is in Devondre Campbell's from his eyes. Like, all right, you could definitely pay me, but one down, and then did bring Dre Greenlaw in, but y'all just said I can't go in. Like, bro, fuck y'all.
Why would we do that? That costs us extra money.
I understand. I understand where the 49ers coming from, but I see where Devondre Campbell is also coming from as well too, bro. Like, man, y'all gotta be fucked up. But it was pretty interesting. I mean, they ended up, I guess, not even having to pay him any more money. I don't know how all that ended up being. Do you know? I know they suspended him, and then
so they cut him. They have to pay him the rest of his contract. But if they suspend him, they don't pay him for the rest of the games for the rest of the season. So they saving a couple of dollars being petty. But I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, it's
throwing the nigga under the bus like he was the reason why they lost. Like, man, that shit was crazy. Brock Purdy. Salute to you, sir. You are definitely one of the ones that be knowing how to work them contracts and books. But you have to make sure that you go ahead and do what you need to do, as Brock Purdy's agent allegedly has come out and said that the man wants at least $50 million for his new contract per year for this upcoming offseason. And a lot of talk has been out there. I think Brian Baldinger today went on Morning Roast. He threw out there that the 49ers probably should look to trade maybe for Sam Darnold instead of paying Brock Purdy. Jerry Rice went ahead and also said that he doesn't think Brock's been playing well either. He only has like 15 touchdowns on the year. So he didn't say if they should pay him or not, but I'm just saying, like, people have been kind of just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Brock is trending down right now, bro. We've been talking about this all year. Should they go ahead and give this man the 50 M's, or what are we looking at for them to do with this contract?
I don't know. I feel like that's a bit high right now. There's reports also coming out saying the agent did not say that people are saying that. But like I said, we're gonna see when this offseason comes how he really feels about it. But I think 50 is a bit high, but yeah, tough situation because you want a quarterback at the same time. It's just you're not playing that. Like you said, if he would have asked for that last year, it would have been definitely, like, I wouldn't say justifiable, but they've been more inclined to pay him. Now I feel like their ball is more in the Niners' court, and they can slow down the negotiations a little bit, make him do it next year, figure out what they really have or what they want to do in terms of drafting or trading.
Yep. That is definitely true. Definitely true. My boy, shout out my boy JR in the building. He says, "Wait it out, wait it out." They technically can wait it out. We will definitely see. My boy he popped it on the other chat. You feel
Oh,
me? Let's
mama.
just go, bro. Wait it out. Oh no, Rocking the Air for sure. My brother been off this one. Man, 49 got to be like $50 million. What do you think you got? Oh man, that's my shit. That's my shit. Shout out Rocking the Air. You already know what's going on, gang. That's hella funny. They can technically still wait it out with Brock. They don't have to technically pay him, as they can play the waiting game, as they did with so many other 49ers players. It is definitely within the 49ers. I would say they definitely have the ball in their court in terms of the leverage. Do you think Brock should come back and play on a 1-year deal for like only $1 million, or what you think he should possibly do for him?
I mean, I think they should give him like a little signing bonus or something, just so he ain't playing for him. Like, that minimum that he's been on. Like, give him a little bit more money, just to negotiate through this year, figure out if they want to do a long-term contract or not. Because I mean, he obviously deserves to be paid more than what he's getting paid now. Like, ain't no denying that.
Yes, but if he's hard on that 50,
that's out.
So
but also, I'm not feeling that Sam Darnold shit either. Though. I'm not gonna hold you.
No, I'm not. Okay,
as good as he's been playing this year, but I fuck with Sam Darnold on the Vikings. That's
right.
it. That's as far as it goes.
You know what I'm saying? That's funny as fuck. No, definitely don't want Sam Darnold either. But you said it's a hard out for you on that $50 million a year.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Give Greenlaw and Twin about 15 apiece.
Hell yeah, what?
Yeah,
we can split that bread. You feel me? We can split that bread. You feel me? No, for real. Okay, I like where my boy Allen mind is at with this one. Throw the Raiders 4 first rounders to move up to our spot, which is the number 1 spot, so y'all can take Shedeur Sanders.
4 first rounders is crazy.
4 is pretty steep. That's pretty steep. I'm not gonna lie.
That's not gonna happen.
That's a little steep for me too.
I think we only gave up 2 for 3. Well, I guess technically 3. We swapped, but
it was 3.
Oh, it is the number 1 pick though. But yeah, I just don't see that happening. We'll probably move down to like 2 or 3 if anything, but I just don't see us paying that for number 1. We don't draft in the first fucking round good anyway, but 4 first rounders. I don't think after the Trey Lance shit, I don't think they'd do that again.
I mean, if you want to actually play your first round pick that you move up to get, who would be Shedeur Sanders? I would definitely be behind that. But if you're gonna move up to not play him, then yes, that would be stupid. But maybe not 4. 3. Would you send 3, or would you send 2? Brock Purdy for the first round. Do you think that can get us the first pick overall? 2 1s and Brock Purdy to the Raiders.
I don't think that would be enough. I would do it, but I don't think that would be enough.
3 and Brock Purdy. 3 and Brock Purdy.
That's when it becomes a little bit steep. I ain't gonna lie. It's just
2 1s, a second, and Brock Purdy.
Yeah, I feel like that's not terrible. That's solid for both sides.
Okay.
But
okay.
I just don't foresee the Raiders really giving up that pick, honestly.
I mean, they'll give it up for the right price. Pause. If we can somehow, and why I brought this up for the Tankathon, we have 3 games left. We play Miami right there. I think the Raiders play the Jacksonville Jaguars as well too. That doesn't really matter. But if we can get in that top 10 spot somehow, some way, if we can get like top 10 or at least 11, I think we could possibly make that move to 1. And if you, like I said, if the price is right, the Raiders will be down if I move down to that around that area. What do you think?
I can see it. I'm not saying it's the craziest thing, but I just I don't know. I feel like Miami looking just as bad as we look at these days. Shit. So
Oh no.
I don't even know if
It
that's
is. We're gonna talk about the next show, but it is definitely a toss up for this next game. I think it honestly might be a classic. We about the same. You know what I'm saying? In terms of where we at.
Classic, like the fucking Rams game.
Yeah.
God, that shit was nasty.
Facts. Yeah, man, that was crazy. But if we can get to that top 11 spot, bro, I think we could definitely go ahead and make moves to get it within at least those top 3 spots, top 2 preferably, so we can get either Cam Ward or Shador. My boy Jared says, if Darnold only wants 25 to 35 M's, that's a win, right?
Nah, I'm cool.
We sat there, bro. We sat there and watched this nigga play football for three quarters, bro. It was preseason, yes, but man, it was tough to watch, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm good. Like he's doing amazing things this year. This is his best season for sure. But it's Justin Jefferson he's throwing to. Jordan Addison's come on. They have a really good offensive scheme. It's just like, bro, I'm not gonna get sold on it. I mean, it's a hard out for Sam Darnold. It's for you, yes.
Yeah, I feel like at that point, yeah, nah.
Yeah. Oh, Kev Stone, Brock Purdy stand. He's up there for the, you know what I'm saying, one of the top spots. Brock Purdy's worst game, but he can go. Yeah. We are there now.
I don't know. Was that Purdy's worst game?
I would say his worst game is definitely the Ravens game on Christmas. That would probably be his worst game. Like that was really bad.
Because it's like the other ones you could kind of be like, all right, weather. It was a lot of other shit. That Christmas game, he just looked shitty.
Like Christmas game was bad.
What's the name? He looked pretty bad too.
Ooh, that was bad. I think if I think
Minnesota
a worst game this year. Yeah, Minnesota's pretty bad as well too.
Shit, Buffalo,
the Rams game,
but obviously they was in the snow.
Oh yes, yeah, I'll give you the snow on that one, but the Rams is like, bro, they're one of the worst defenses in the league, bro. Like the fact
shit, they wasn't the other goddamn night. I tell you that.
Bruh, like, no, that's crazy. And I told you, we came on the show. I asked you about Jared Verse and the other nigga that they got on the D line. You said you wasn't tripping, but they was doing their thing last week. So yeah, that was pretty bad, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty bad game last week. Rocking the Air says, who needs who more? Does Purdy need Kyle more, or does Kyle need Purdy more? No, I'm gonna go definitely Kyle, or Purdy needs Kyle for sure. What do you think?
I wouldn't necessarily say Purdy needs Kyle because it's like we don't know what he looks like with anybody else. I feel like he has attributes that'll play in anybody's system, but I've also feel like, which is the point that you always make, like we've seen other people do this in Kyle's offense before, so you can't necessarily say Purdy made Kyle's offense look great when he's been to the Super Bowl with plenty of other people. He's made the MVP in Matt Ryan. He's done other things. So you can't say Purdy made Kyle, but we haven't seen Purdy with anyone else. So you would definitely lean more that way. But also, like I feel like Purdy's a gunslinger. So you put him in anybody's system, he'll be cool. He got good pocket presence. He knows how to escape the pocket, maneuver the pocket, run for extra first downs and shit. So I feel like Purdy's attributes are things that can translate in other systems, but we've seen one without the other, not vice versa. So, you know.
Now I'm not saying I don't think Purdy can't play. Like this is definitely not saying.
Yeah.
And I mean, I put a tweet out there this morning that got people kind of stirred up about niggas having the bar being better than Jimmy Garoppolo, which is crazy. Like, that shouldn't be the bar, y'all. That should not be the bar.
Not our measuring stick, huh?
I hate that. And y'all saying we come to he's at least better than Jimmy. No, that shouldn't be the case. But, bro, like it's at some point, bro. Like we got to strive for a little bit better at the quarterback position, man. Like my boy Cam Sawyer in the building. Shout out to gang. Y'all saying my dog was good. Shout out my boy. Rocking the Air. I think somebody said brought up the weather too, about the wet balls with Purdy. So we all know that. We all know that.
Yeah, but there's just a multitude of bullshit going on Thursday.
Thursday was crazy. I'm trying to catch up with the chat when everybody was going off on these picks. Alan Perry says, y'all gave up 3 for Trey. OB3. 4 first rounders? No way. He said, no way. Niggas just thinking, well, we're not giving up 4. 4 would be a little, I'm a sure doer stand, but 4 is excessive. We can't do that. Let's be real, y'all. Be real. Yeah, I mean, it's very interesting. We have taken a turn of events because last year you couldn't have told anybody that Brock Purdy shit don't stink, and now the money has come to roost about them Bills, and fuck, bro, like it's just not looking good. It's not looking good. Alan Perry said, yes, no, I did hear this. We are 10-8 since that Ravens game on Christmas last year. And I think it's worse stats for Brock too as well since then as well.
It was also in the Super Bowl since then, so
we was in the Super Bowl, but his playoff run last year, bro. Even when we was at the game for the Packer game, we still felt like Jordan Love outplayed them. But you know what I'm saying? They ended up come back in the end in the second half. And the Lions game, I mean, when they had the butterfly catch, so it's like, nigga, that shit was an act of God. Like, you know what I'm saying? We had some luck that definitely fell our way, I think, last year, but he just didn't. He hasn't looked. I don't think he's looked dominant since, like that Ravens game, bro. I mean, he had what he threw for 352 last week or whatever, however 300 yards last week or whatever, but it just hasn't been consistently week to week. What you think?
I'm trying to think who else we played after the Ravens. It was only like the Rams game we didn't play.
Yep.
And I think, was it Cardinals?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And we all know he did in the Super Bowl. 200 yards, only 1 touchdown, in 5 quarters. But I don't know, bro. Kirk Cousins?
I ain't mad at it. Hell no.
Kirk Cousins?
Hell no. I'm not a Kirk Cousins fan. Never been a Kirk Cousins fan.
I'm not either, but man, I'm just being realistic at this point because I don't think. Yeah,
shit, Kirk Cousins getting paid what?
No, he's
40, 50.
Like, did you see that game last week?
He getting paid just hell no. I didn't watch no fucking Raiders and
exactly. That shit was terrible. But it's one team you don't know. You couldn't tell which team only had 2 wins. It was that bad. Like, bro, Kirk Cousins, bro. I don't know, bro. Like, he could possibly be out of there in Atlanta because they still got Penix Jr. and swindle some money right quick from the Falcons. But I'm just saying, bro. I think Kirk Cousins is a strong possibility. I don't see them bringing Sam Darnold back or whatever. Like, that would be kind of stupid to have a nigga sit the bench last year, let him go, and then come back to pay him. That would be kind of weird. And then Aaron Rodgers out there as well, maybe too. Who also helped me out in the fantasy league this year. Shout out to Aaron Rodgers last week on Sunday. But I don't know, bro. I mean, if we end up at that 10th spot, for sure, do you think they would just move up, or would they just stay there and just draft and try and figure it out with Brock?
I don't think they have no real intentions of drafting a quarterback. I think that's some shit fans is making up. But
yeah, definitely.
Sounds good. I think in a perfect world, we probably should get another quarterback if we can get inside the top 10, but I just think they're pretty set on Brock. I don't think they want to pay him 55, but I feel like they'll also play it out another year and then cross that bridge next year if they have to. More so than giving up hella capital to move up, because I feel like they played that game already, so they don't really want to do that again.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one. I think they'll probably still figure out a way to keep Buddy on the team at the right price, but we will definitely be keeping tabs on that throughout this whole offseason. Was gonna go over the standings right quick before we dip. With us being only still 2 games back right now.
Man, pack that
NFC
shit up.
West. The squad is only, as y'all can see, like 2 games back from the Rams and the Seahawks at 8-6. The Lions are vulnerable, bro.
You see who's in first place, though, right?
The
in the
Rams.
NFC West. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The team that I had on my NFL Power Rankings last week that you tried to talk shit about.
Yeah, but I told you they was going. You picked Seattle weak ass to pick that division.
No.
You did pick Seattle weak ass to win this division.
I had them to win the division. They are tied right now with the Rams. But in our NFL Power Rankings,
they ain't tied. They're under the Rams. You see the Rams are on top. That ain't tied. That means the Rams own the tiebreaker.
They are tied in the record. But
head to head.
In terms of you hear the paper scrambling. I had the Rams last week at number 10 on my NFL Power Rankings, and man over here, my brother, I had Seattle above them. They was leading in the division. What you mean? Like, man, I'm just saying, bro. You said the Rams. You had them the week before, but if we know about this up though for the division, do you think we can still win it?
Hell no.
It's over.
We're cooked.
Yeah.
What's our? We're like 1-4 in our division. 1-5. Like, we're cooked.
Yeah.
We don't no tiebreakers. Like, nah.
Just want to go ahead and throw it out there, but I guess
get well soon, fellas.
Man, just wrap it up. I just want to just fucking lose I know we're gonna win at least one of these last three though.
I think we're gonna beat the Lions. I'm not even playing, bro. I think we're really gonna beat the Lions.
I like that segue. Hold on, we're gonna get to it. I like that because that's my NFL Power Rankings is looking a little different this week.
We just do stupid shit.
Do you think, and put it in the chat as well too, do y'all think we will win at least two of these last three games, if not maybe one in the last three games for the squad? So you think we beat the Lions?
Yeah, I think we lose this week versus Miami.
And then they rally versus the Lions? Ain't no way.
Nah. They just stupid like that, bro. They're just dumb like that.
I think belt to ass. I think belt to ass versus the Lions. This week is a real toss-up. That's a preview. We're gonna get into that on later in the week. But the Cardinals can be beat, bro. The Cardinals, like,
man, what?
Ooh, them
they finna
be. Oh, bruh, yeah.
They finna act a fool when they get to Miami. Ain't nobody finna be worried about no football. They finna be out there catting off.
Yeah,
wrap this shit up. Wrap this shit up.
You are not lying. You are not lying. Rocky the Air says we booking our trip to Cancun. Not for real.
For sure.
Kev Stone says we are not winning a single game again this year. It's bad.
I mean, the quality, the way we've been looking, we probably shouldn't, but I just know, like, we can't even lose.
One win.
We can't even lose, right?
Yeah, I know. These niggas got pride. Like, we're gonna get out here and do it today, y'all. OB3.
It's gonna be the Lions, bro. It's gonna be right. It's gonna be something stupid, just like
on the
30th. They are, but I just feel like it's gonna be more to us them try to compete with the Lions, and the Lions is really banged up right now too, which is unfortunate.
Man, all right, y'all. Dave Montgomery get well soon, my boy. Alan Perry, the Miami game monster is gonna get y'all the Miami. Yeah, no,
that's what I'm saying. You're not finna be on that hot ass sideline getting fried.
Rocking the Air says the 9 team looks mentally checked out for sure. Yeah, now we'll see what happens.
They just look exhausted, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
We can't even lose right as Hollis. My boy says Lions game is our Super Bowl. No, they might get up for that one. They might get up for that one.
Definitely will. That's what I'm saying.
Man, I think, I don't think they're gonna tank right. There's definitely gonna be a win in there somewhere, but here's hoping to a top 10 pick. Praying up, prayers out. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully these niggas know what they need to do. We'll go ahead and take this time to go ahead and switch over to our power rankings of the week. NFL Week 16. We go over our top 10 teams in the NFL. Go ahead and comment in the chat as well, too, if we are completely out of our minds or y'all fucking with our damn list or not. I got some shakeup as it went down this last weekend in my power rankings from last week. Starting off at number 10. The LA Rams, you know what I'm saying, went ahead, did what they had to do. Got that win versus Niners, who I thought they was gonna win anyway, but I saw them at 10 last week. They are trending up. They can still definitely not end within the 10, but y'all, we just saw that they're ahead of the division right now, so we're gonna see exactly what happens for the rest of the year. Number 9, CJ Stroud and the motherfucking Texans back at it again. Yeah, let's go. Shout again. Shout out to the gang. CJ Stroud went ahead and got that win versus the Dolphins. Don't know how good of a team the Dolphins are, but they are first. They are first within their division in the AFC South. My boy CJ was looking pretty solid. Nico Collins went crazy. So I had to put him back on my list. Number 8 is where shit starts to get dicey. Pittsburgh Steelers, all the way down at number 8 on my list. They took an L, big L. Philadelphia Eagles curb stomped them. So I went ahead and put them down at number 8. Number 7, got the Pack. Packers been looking pretty good. I wanted to put them a little bit higher on my list, but we just got to see how the rest of the season plays out. But I got them in there. They could easily be a little bit higher. But I got to put these whole ass niggas at number 6 above them. The Minnesota Vikings, Sam Darnold. Oh, man, I was hoping they lost last night. I was hating hard, y'all. Sam Darnold. They defense is for real. Justin Jefferson going crazy. Salute to Randy Moss. We are praying for you. My brother went ahead and beat cancer. Hopefully you get well soon, man, for real. But I got the Vikings at number 6. Number 5, I don't know. I doubt my boy has this team this high on his list this week, but I got the Ravens at number 5. Lamar Jackson went stupid versus Giants last week. I know the Giants is trash, and they in the tankathon as well too. But if you had to line it up right now in the playoffs, I'm putting the Ravens over the Vikings and the Packers and the Steelers right now for my power rankings. Number 4. Yeah,
Lamar always struggles against the Steelers, though. I will say that.
He does. But
and they may have to line it up in the playoffs,
so we will see. Bro. That's what I'm saying. This nigga Lamar, this nigga Lamar been going so hell, bro. Like, if Josh Allen didn't do what he did, you know what I'm saying, that next game after, then Lamar would definitely get his third MVP. But my number 4 team, the Detroit Lions. Oh, had to drop them down to number 4 on my list. They was number 1 last week, but I did say it was trending down. I almost dropped them down last week, but they ended up getting that win. But taking a lot of injuries, that was a tough loss to the Bills. Man, Bills came out, did what they had to do. Who was number 3 on my list? I had to put the Bills there. Number 3, Josh Allen going crazy. Number 2, Philadelphia Eagles at number 2. They thrive in this toxic environment that is their team. That nigga, what's my boy Jalen Hurts sat down looking like Shamar Moore after that. Well, fucking thing, like, you know what I'm saying? Chain doing numbers, you know what I'm saying?
He sat there. I better go sit here and say, ask the media, is that what y'all wanted? You need to be talking to your man's AJ Brown, brother. We ain't got nothing to do with that. What you asking us for?
It was just so funny, bro. Like, the nigga sat down. He got the Kango on. It's you know what I'm saying, to the back with it. Oh, he looking like it's 1998, bro.
Then AJ Brown in his press conference gonna say, y'all was making it a bigger deal than what it needed to be. My man, you the one that had a problem with the passing game. How is we making it a big? Like, that man is crazy. They are
thrive, bro. I think they just thrive in that type of, you know what I'm saying, that energy, you know what I'm saying. They just go crazy. The niggas was fighting on the sideline and shit like that.
Beat up. Yeah, almost got beat up by the D-line coach.
Big dog, like, come on, man. Like, that's
man, listen, big dog, like, my name Bennett, and I ain't in it. Y'all got it.
The D-line coach
I'm protectors versus everybody else.
Hey, the D-line coach.
In-house fights?
Hey, if it was D-line coach versus the Niners, my man Chris Kosaric, I might take the Eagles. That nigga, and that was a big nigga. You know what I'm saying? He was a big dude, bro.
He wasn't
really
playing.
Big. Pause. No, he was not. So shout out to the Eagles. They are number 2 on my list. Number 1, the voodoo magicians themselves. This week, they was kind of impressive. I'm not gonna lie to you. Shout out to the Chiefs.
They really pissed me off because they got my boy Jameis bench. So it's fuck the Chiefs forever, bro. Straight up,
he looked bad, bro. They were there to
cut my boy Jameis. See, and that's my boy Jameis. He not thinking Because when you ask the Lord for something, He give you exactly what you asked for. He delivered you to not throw pick sixes. You didn't ask to stop throwing picks. That's the problem. See, you gotta be specific when you come to the Lord with your problems, my brother. You got to be specific because you ain't throwing
Talk
pick
that
sixes,
shit.
but now you just throwing them to anybody. You can't
Talk
do
that
that.
shit, man. No, for
James,
real, you
I
know
love
what I'm
you forever
saying?
though, dog. That's my man.
That's hilarious, bro. Nah. Yeah,
Get well soon, brother.
that's real. That's real. That's my list. Yeah. Any
I respect it. No,
is it
I'm
going?
not.
Is it going?
It's solid. It's very solid. Even though you
Yeah,
got
yeah.
stupid ass Rams on there, I wouldn't put them on there. But
Man, who we
stay
gonna
there.
put over the Rams?
I got a couple of teams. First of all, I wouldn't put the Rams over Tampa Bay. That's number one, first and foremost. I would never put the Rams over Tampa Bay. You feel me? They've been balling. I would put the Commanders over Tampa Bay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Commanders are up there. Commanders are up there.
They played the Saints, which ain't nothing too crazy, but I still would put them over the Rams. But the Rams, you know what I'm saying? It's whatever. I ain't mad at it.
Did you see
It's not the worst
Mike
pick.
Evans? They was talking about Mike Evans when he about to miss 1,000-yard season. They had the Braun on the Heat video. You know what I'm saying? They turned into a monster. That nigga went crazy. That nigga Mike Evans. No, for real, nigga. That's not what. It's time to play now. All right, should say less.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. Yeah, that's how Mike Evans.
All right, so number 10, our family, D'Amico Ryans and the Houston Texans. You know what I'm saying? Clinched their division. Yeah, they made it back up there. They almost didn't make it. I almost put Tampa Bay over them, but I was like, because they officially clinched their division already, and that's the first time a rookie coach and a rookie quarterback, or in their first 2 seasons, have clinched the division and go to the playoffs back-to-back years. So that's first time that's ever been done. Had to put them back on the list. You know what
2 brothers too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm saying holding it down. CJ going through his sophomore slump, but he's still getting his wins and keeping his team where they need to be. So gotta respect that. Number 9, Steelers. They was in the jeopardy of falling off the list, but they're also clinched with the playoffs, so I couldn't do them too bad.
Yep.
But when they play against good teams, they just be looking a little bit.
I think they just running out of juice, bro. They need your man's. Hey,
that's what I'm saying. That's really what it is. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? That's what they need to get out of cryo.
They missing George Draymond Pickens out there. You feel me? So
yes, sir.
They need my boy get well soon. Yeah, get back. Number 8, we got the Denver Broncos. They're just quietly stacking up wins, man. I'm really impressed with their team. Bo Nix, arguably the best rookie quarterback. I mean,
yeah, he threw hella picks this week, though. He threw hella picks this week, though. I will put that out there.
He did, but I'm a big fan of quarterbacks that have a bad game but still find a way to get shit done, even though they defense, you know what I'm saying, balled out. But I just felt like the Colts were fighting for a playoff spot, and they came out and did what they had to do. So, number 7, that's where I got the Ravens. I can't put them in my top 5, which, I mean,
I'm not mad at that. No, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Mine was completely off of if they were to play in the playoffs, who I would pick.
Yeah, no, and I was just going to say, anybody going against Lamar, you're going to have your hands full regardless. So, but beating the Giants ain't going to, you know what I'm saying, I can't hold no weight on my list. It's a good win. You won, you're supposed to. They look great, but.
Shout out to Malik Neighbors. If Shador Sanders and Malik Neighbors get together next year, it might be crazy.
Or Cam Ward, that'll be hard. I ain't gonna lie. And they keep trying to bait my boy and ask him about the plane. Shit, I ain't pay for that motherfucker. What y'all asking me for? Shit.
Wait. Who they trying to?
They asked Malik Neighbors about the what he thought about the plane. That because it's saying like fire the coach, it's saying all that shit. Like I didn't pay for it.
Malik Neighbors, he a YN. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's your thoughts on the plane? I didn't pay for it. Shit. The fuck you asking me?
I ain't sure about none of that shit.
Right. What else we got? That was 7 Ravens. 6, I got Packers.
I'm at that.
I can't put them over that other team that I really don't like, but they have to line it up this week or no, 2 weeks.
Has your boy Double R been talking shit?
Not really. I hit him in the group chat the other day. Like, if y'all don't beat Seattle, I'm really roasting the fuck out of y'all.
No, they went fucking. That nigga Wang went on NFL game day that morning, hella loaded.
I was like, I ain't rooting for y'all. But yeah, I was like, if y'all don't win this one, y'all really finna trick off y'all spot, and I'm on your head. So they got their job done. But I can't put them over number 5, who they lined it up. They did take that L already to the Minnesota Vikings. They're just balling. They're on a tear. They only got 2 losses, but it is what it is.
They only got 2, man. They make it. I mean, despite the shade and the doubt of Sam Darnold, who has been playing good, they got a pretty good team outside of that. You know what I'm saying? Like they got some young wide receivers. They got a running back. You know what I'm saying? Their defense is real, so I can respect it. Top 5.
Yep, and then number 4, Detroit Lions.
That's my brother. Oh, yeah. Niggas on the same
I was gonna put them at 5, honestly, because they are looking.
Yeah.
They almost moved down to 5 because they looking rough, boy. But I can't say the Vikings are better than the Lions out loud right now.
Yeah, no,
I don't want to believe that. Then what we got? Number 3, Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, that's where I got them too. Man, we might have the same. I know we got the same top 3 for sure.
Number 2, fuck the Chiefs.
Oh, he's salty. Oh, they really number 1 though.
They broke my nigga Jameis Winston.
That's the only reason why you put them down there too, bro. They only have 1 loss.
I hear you, but they've lost is way more recent than the Eagles lost. So that's why I said
I can respect it. And
they've been playing with fire. You feel me? While the Eagles been knocking down some real juggernauts. So I gotta give the Eagles their credit. This breaking news: Michael Penix has been named the Falcons' starting quarterback moving forward. So that'll be really interesting.
There it is. There it is. I'm trying to tell y'all, Kirk Cousins is on watch.
Still getting paid $45 million though. So shit,
bruh. You know how white people, man. This nigga, Daniel Jones was guaranteed $40 million this year, bro. Like the nigga, bro. You can tell. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, bro. Like to be an NFL quarterback is not that bad, bro. Like you really. And niggas, I feel like the winning is overrated. Like nigga, like they're about to pay me $40 million, and they said I ain't got to go to work. What?
You got to go. You just ain't got to.
Daniel Jones, is he on the team right
now?
Take
the full.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he's on. Damn, what team did he go to? He signed with the Vikings.
Yes, on the Vikings. He's really chilling. So you could possibly go to the playoffs, maybe get a Super Bowl ring.
That's what I'm saying for sure.
Get 40 M's, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like
he damn near probably ain't even suiting up most games. So
it's not that bad, man. To be like, you know what I'm saying? If you want your kids to be the best, that's cool and everything. But sometimes all you gotta do is just be good enough. You can still
Kirk Cousins getting $45 million now to be the backup. Shit,
hey, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he already been had M's. That nigga old money. Like, that's crazy, bro.
He a legend at the bank.
So now, do you think there's a chance that we get him?
I mean, if Penix starts really balling, but I still don't feel like that's an upgrade.
I don't think it's an upgrade. I'm just saying, do you think we're gonna get this nigga?
They'd have to redo that contract because there ain't no way you about to pay him that much. Like,
yeah, no, I think it'll be maybe one of those ones where they like, working out with the Falcons. Y'all pay X amount, we pay X amount type shit.
But I could see him being our Purdy's backup next year.
They find it out in training camp. Brock holds out. Now we got Kirk Cousins starting. For the practice team. How do we get this way? How do we get here? How do we get here, man? Damn. Should have just won the fucking Super Bowl. Rocking the era. It always comes back to that. Rocking the era. He got his top 5: Bills, Lions, Vikings, Eagles, and Chiefs. Yeah, like me. Except we got the Vikings number 3.
I mean, shit.
Do they? Yeah, I'm out of that.
I think they're probably gonna beat the Lions again if they got to play because the Lions just so beat up to me right now.
Yeah, they're on the out now. Kev Stone wants to know: is it time for a new coach? I'm done with Kyle.
Nah, I'm not a fan of that. I just like there's not like it's a better option out there.
Ben Johnson.
I mean, he's a great offensive coordinator. We don't know what he's gonna be as a head coach.
See, my thing is with the whole, there's not another option out there. I feel like, man, there's other coaches that are winning right now, like that's not named Kyle Shanahan, like Nick Sirianni, like come on, man, like the nigga, the pack Matt LaFleur. You know what I'm saying? That he's been pretty consistent because getting his team to be winning.
So why ain't none of their jobs in jeopardy?
They're winning. They're winning.
Kyle is winning too. What are you talking about?
You're not winning right now. It's been
Matt LaFleur ain't had a better record than Kyle. Like, what are we talking about?
He might have been. We have to check that. Let's see Matt LaFleur's record because the first 2 years for Kyle were not that good. I know this wasn't his team, all that other bullshit y'all want to say, but it was definitely he was the head coach and he drafted Solomon Thomas. And my man's
he's a college coach now. Belichick is no longer a free agent.
So Matt LaFleur's coaching record right now, 56-27.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
What's Kyle?
But Kyle Shanahan's coaching record, head coaching record, 70-59. He's coming up on 500, low key.
70-59.
70 wins. So regular season 70 wins. So total, because you got the postseason too. Career 78-63. So he's a little bit more above 500, but man, if we get 3 more losses now, we're at 78-66. Like, you're telling me we can't do any better with this roster if they say we move Kyle. I know this has been thrown out there, but they send Kyle to the Giants or some shit like that, to number 2 spot, or to the Raiders, or whatever. You just don't feel comfortable moving off of Kyle Shanahan.
Nah, that's just stupid to me.
Yeah. I mean, I like Kyle as a head coach in terms of X's and O's, but he got to give up power of trying to figure out these draft picks and let somebody else do that for him and get him a quarterback that he's actually, and tell him that you have to coach this quarterback for when he first gets here. Because he can still drop the game plan. Like, he's still well respected. Like, I mean, like, your team is gonna look competent within the games. Like, we've been in pretty much every game this year except for like 2 of them, the Bills and the Vikings game. They got smoked, but for the most part, you're still in the games for the most part with Kyle. So I'm just like, I wouldn't necessarily say we need to let him go, but I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be mad if it happens though, bro. Like, the niggas went to the Super Bowl, lost twice. Like, you've had winning. I've always said this. We said it before in the past. Like, there's been Super Bowl winning head coaches that have been fired and that have had like losing seasons. So it's like, bro, you haven't won nothing, and we're not winning right now. So it's like, bro, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
So do you feel like Doug Peterson is a better coach than Kyle Shanahan?
No, I didn't say I want Doug Peterson, but
I'm just saying he has won a Super Bowl.
He has won a Super Bowl.
But to me, I would say that. My point to that is that's not the end all be all. As far as, yes, it's the ultimate goal, but as far as making someone a good coach, I don't feel like who's won a Super, like, you feel me? Mike Tomlin is probably the best, if not, you know what I'm saying? I mean, definitely near top 3, you feel me, in the league, but I don't feel like he's only got 1 Super Bowl ring, but that don't mean he's not one of the best, if not the best coach in the league.
I agree with you on that. I hear what you're saying with that, because I look at Kyle as like the modern day Andy Reid when Andy Reid was in Philly. And
yeah, exactly.
You're knocking at the door. You're knocking at the door. Your team is solid. Team's good. We're knocking at the door. Go to Kansas City, still knocking at the door. You get Alex Smith, not good enough. This is why I always come back to where you need a first-round pick quarterback, because when Andy Reid got Pat Mahomes, he's undefeated now. Like, just keep winning. So it's like,
I mean, he ain't undefeated, but I hear what you're saying.
He's not defeated, but you know what I'm saying. But like, it took him that time. He was always competitive in the league, where I feel like Kyle is still the same way. But if you get him a franchise quarterback, an actual real franchise quarterback, then he can cook, bro. But we just haven't found that yet.
I agree with that notion, sure, but like, do you feel like Philly was better off for firing Andy Reid? Not necessarily, right? Like,
I would think so. It's worked out in their favor. They won a Super Bowl since he's left, and they have been competitive since he's left.
I mean, yeah, I'm not saying it's like if Kyle leaves, the whole shit gonna fall apart. But I just feel like he's been consistent enough to where I feel like I'm comfortable with him as our coach. Like, I want him to do things better. You know what I'm saying? But Mike Tomlin hasn't won a Super Bowl in I don't know how long, but I don't think he should be fired. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's also real. But I think Tomlin he's just been safe because he actually won. Like, if Kyle won one of these Super Bowls, he can play. He can be coach as long as he wants to be. Like, you got to win a Super Bowl though, bro. Like, and I hear you though.
But see, I don't even feel like that because look at how they did. How Philly did Peterson. They got him out the paint quick. Like, I'm
fine with that too because they found Nick Sirianni, and Kev had brought this up. Sometimes coaches just don't fit. I mean, maybe Nick Sirianni was the better fit for this team, this toxic team that they have right now, which is they've been looking pretty good. So
yeah,
it's a number of different factors, but I honestly think the 49ers should still hold on to Kyle. I think he's still a really good coach, X's and O's wise, has the team pulse and all of the other shit. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, he has become the face of the franchise.
Yeah.
But I think it's time for him to step back, get your franchise quarterback, and let that nigga be the one to lead it. Like,
I hear you. We got to do better. Like, he's not above criticism. So I agree. Like, you know what I'm saying? People have their frustrations, but I just don't feel like, getting rid of him is the answer, personally.
No, that's real. That's real. Rockin' the Air says, yeah, I'm comfortable with Kyle, but Kyle needs to learn and evolve for sure. Rockin' the Air says, Philly looks good right now, but we know the Eagles are a ticking time bomb. No, I don't.
Yeah.
Like I said, I said that to Pat. I don't think so, bro. I think this is what they thrive in, bro. What you gonna say about that?
No, I agree. I think that it's just when it comes down to it, they're gonna self-sabotage one way or another. Like playoffs,
when they get
when they really need.
When they get in between them lines, though, it be good, bro. Like they'll be fighting. There won't be none of that.
Yeah, but I just feel like they be starting the game slow and shit. Like all they flaws that they have, they've been like kind of with the Chiefs. Like I feel like all the flaws they have, they've been overcoming them. But when it comes to playoffs, it's gonna come back and bite them. Like they've been playing in the fire too long.
I would say that's a good thing that you're able to. Because that's kind of what the 49ers would do. Like, when we was making our runs, like, it would be games where it's like, all right, cool. Like, we start off slow, and this nigga Debo ends up fucking saving the day or whatever, some shit like that. Or Brock Purdy ends up saving the day, you know what I'm saying? Jimmy Garoppolo, all the other shit. But it's really when it comes down to it, like, how can you find a way to win? And that's what the Eagles have been doing. Like, I gotta respect that. So, either way, that was our power rankings. Really great conversation today around that as well. My boy had a really good list. I had a really good list as well. Want to switch gears? Oh, hold on. My boy Rodney in the building before we switch gears to NBA. My boy Rodney in the building. I think 49ers need to focus on making Kyle get an offensive coordinator and allowing the OC to call plays. I don't
yeah, right.
Happen, bro. That's
over Kyle's dead body.
He said that shit. I said, you think they're going to let Sloan Jr. be the OC for the regular season? He said, hell no, nigga. What? That's what he do, bro.
Over Kyle's dead body.
And nigga Kyle called the plays, bro. That's going to be the thing. Switching over right quick. Over to them Dubs. Oh, the Warriors. Oh, we are in the 8th seed of the NBA Western Conference right now. Coming off a couple different losses. Yeah, we've been bullshitting for sure. As y'all can see right here, actually 7, sorry. So we are number 7 right now, 14-11, only 3 games back from the 3 seed. But We are a couple games away. Also, only 1 or 2 losses away from being out of the playoffs right now in the play-in. Lost on Monday to the Mavericks and Klay Thompson coming back to Chase Center, doing what he does. Oh, fuck. But
I couldn't watch the game. I ain't gonna lie.
I was watching it and I was like, this shit is fuck. I turned it off by like the fourth. I was at like the end of the fourth quarter. I'm like, I can't watch this shit.
I turned it off after the first.
This nigga Klay, man. Klay was locked in. They didn't have the captains have to get him emotionally down or anything like that. He could really come in on demon time this time. But yeah, the Warriors have fallen on the way to 7. They ended up picking Dennis Schroeder though this week. We were talking about that before everything went sideways. By sending DeAnthony Melton his contract over to I forgot what team my boy was on, but wherever Dennis Schroeder came from. And there's still going to be talks of maybe trade later on, but with the Dennis Schroeder ad, what do you think is going to happen with that for the Dubs for tomorrow night versus the Grizzlies?
I think it's a good pickup. It gives us another ball handler, playmaker, scorer. He's a defender, hard-nosed player, so I think he'll fit our team really well, honestly. So I think it was a good pickup. We still need some more fucking size, and probably another scorer, but I don't know. We'll see. There are a lot of people saying this Jimmy Butler talk is heating up, but I don't want to give up Kuminga for Jimmy Butler. I'm not gonna lie.
He did have, I think he had 35 yesterday or whatever. We'll get to Jimmy in a second as well too, but yeah, no. With Schroeder, I do like that pickup. Be another ball handler. Steve kept saying we need another pick and roll player, and that's what Dennis can bring. So I'm just interested to see because it'll be less pause minutes for sure. And he's doing pretty well too in terms of scoring. I think he's scoring like 20, I think, right now a game. But it'll be another scorer for the team, another ball handler when Steph is out, and he plays good defense. So I'm not too mad at that with the pickup. My boy OB3 says the NBA Cup Finals are on right now. There is no juice to this game. What quarter is it in?
First quarter.
First quarter? Okay, cool. We right on time.
Yeah.
Catch that.
Yeah.
That's perfect. And then Rockin' New Air says Dennis Schroeder, aka Schroeder, will definitely pick up what Pods is making, bruh. The nigga Pods, oh man. So you turned it off, but there was the play in the corner.
That shot in the corner? Oh, I seen that dumbass shit.
He tried to pump fake.
Oh, I seen that dumbass shit.
And then tried to go back up. Ended up getting swatted by Luka.
He was too thirsty for that 3, bro. You pump fake, just drive to the basket. And dog, did you see your boy Jordan Poole? That man got the sense God gave him.
Hey, my nigga Jordan, he been going crazy though, bro. Let my nigga live, bro.
Bro, the man had an open shot and decided, fuck this shot. I got to point at this man on the ground.
He plays in Washington, bro. He ain't trip about none of that shit. I'm out here too.
And that's why I'm glad they sent his ass to Washington.
And get to the work. That's it, man.
Very,
you know
very unserious.
He's just out here. Because I watched him the other night. That's been my NBA League Pass team with the Wizards. Jordan, he been acting the fool, bro. I like watching them. They just don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he is very, very unserious, boy.
This will help him get back to another contender, maybe like as a 6-man later on down the road. Because he's still been hooping. Oh, go ahead.
I'm about to say, if he wants to be a 6-man, that's his fucking problem. He don't want to be a 6-man. So maybe he can go to a team that needs like a scoring, you know what I'm saying, second scoring option or whatever the case may be. Because I do want to see him play more meaningful basketball, but he just does dumbass shit.
But he's so funny, bro. Like
he is hilarious. It's even funnier now that he ain't on our team.
But technically, it's like, bro, James Harden did do the same thing when he looked at bro. You know what I'm saying? When he dropped him,
made the shot.
But the other defensive player, this nigga was trying too hard. This nigga ran over there to do the closeout. You know what I'm saying? But man, he had to pass it, but it's really he pointed too late, and it was like he watched it happen, and he was like, "Yeah, did y'all see that?" Tried to go back to the pass to the shot, but then bro was already over there. So
Steph doing the turnaround, and then Swaggy P doing it.
Jordan Poole is like they're on the same level of shit.
Definitely.
For sure on the same level of shenanigans. That's hilarious. But yes, I forgot what we was even talking about before then. But to the chat right quick, Kev Stone says, let us get Jonathan Kuminga off y'all for Bron to the Lakers.
Nah, bro, I don't want y'all to have shit with that sorry ass roster. Y'all could dwell in your own fucking shit.
That nigga Bron back off that off that Germany
yeah, they say he had to go get that treatment real quick. You know what I mean? Had to go boost up. Yeah, he had to go power up on you niggas.
He trying to say, yeah, I just need 2 days off to, like, get my mind right mentally. Yeah, right. That nigga was on the jet to Germany and got the, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
the unmentioned.
You ain't got no TSA. You could do that type shit.
That over the counter put into your knee. Oh man, that is crazy, but nah, shout out to that.
I think he got one more year after this. I think he finna wrap it up for sure.
The OGs getting up. This is why I don't really want to push the need now to try. I know I kind of flipped in this last game where I'm like, all right, maybe they need to make that move and make the trade to get Steph some help. Looking at the roster, it was a struggle bus the other night. I'm surprised they came back. But
I don't want to do that and then 2 years, 3 years.
That's
4
what I'm
years,
saying.
When Steph
That's
retires,
what I'm saying. It's like,
and I gotta watch Kuminga be a fucking all-star somewhere.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be sick, bro.
Just suck it up, man. Like we started off. If you've been OG Warrior fans since back in the day, nigga, we was never supposed to be here in the first place. So honestly, it's just like, bro,
anybody but Kuminga, bro. Man. Anybody but Kuminga can go, bro. Honestly, not 30, obviously.
Not 30, of course. Would you? I like that as a good transition. Over to who you would trade for. As we said, Jimmy Butler has been connected to the Warriors for these trade talks. I said the other day, would you trade Wiggins and Buddy for Jimmy Butler?
Yeah, I would want to keep Buddy ultimately, but I definitely.
I want to keep Buddy. But if we had to choose between sending Kuminga the future or Buddy Hield, who just got here, and Wiggins, who just got here, even though I folks with Wiggins
definitely keeping Kuminga. I feel like if we got to give up Kuminga, I need Jimmy and Tyler Hero. I'm not gonna lie.
They're not gonna.
They got to find a way. I'm not saying not for that one player, but I'm saying
that would be amazing. Oh man, they get Jimmy.
That's the only way I feel comfortable with Kuminga, Wiggins, whatever. Yeah. But
that would be crazy.
Outside of that, bro, I don't want to see Kuminga go. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no facts. My boy Jimmy Butler. So it's been mentioned out there that his recent hair colors have come up because these are the teams that he is targeting. These are the teams that he is targeting right now for his possible trade destination. I'm trying to zoom in a little bit. If y'all can see that, I guess I will work with that. But red, of course, Houston Rockets. Blue, possibly the Dallas Mavericks. The orange, I would say maybe the Denver Nuggets.
I heard that was Phoenix.
Oh, Phoenix. Yes, that's Phoenix. And then the white does that be gold for Golden State Warriors? I think that's Golden State. Golden State. So, pretty interesting. I will say that. I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
honestly, most of the time I would chalk this up to some nonsense, but knowing Jimmy, he probably really doing that dumbass shit.
Serious. No,
yeah, that's what, most people I'd be like, man, y'all looking too deep into that shit. But Jimmy, he's an odd dude, so I could definitely see him doing that shit.
See him taking the time.
I mean, like I said, I don't want to give up Kuminga, honestly. I ain't gonna say for nobody, but it's just like not a lot of people I want to trade Kuminga for. Kerr just has to let the man play. That's the fucking problem.
So I'm glad you brought that up because since then, while we're here, Kuminga in the starting lineup, pull it up here, has been 20 points per game, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, 49% field goal percentage, 40% or so. Is that 40? Yeah, 40. Yeah, 40% from 3 on 4 attempts.
I just like the fact that he's brought the attempts down. He had like one game where he was like 3 for 10. It's like, bro, stop shooting all these goddamn threes. Drive to the basket.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, honestly, that's where I said he was gonna be at the beginning of this year at about 20 points a game. It's just he needs to play, bro. Just let him play, let him rock. You know what I'm saying? Do his thing. He can get those points, but you gotta stop freezing him out the offense. Yes, we have the whole movement and all that shit. That's cool, but draw some plays up for the young buck.
Yep, exactly. And I also like too that I'm not. Were you feeling when they had when they had Draymond come off the bench the other night and they rocked with Wiggs, Kuminga?
I mean, it wasn't my favorite thing in the world, but I'm not mad at it, and especially because Draymond already said, like, man, that's how I got my starting job, so I'm not mad at it. So
he's cool with it. Yeah, he's cool with it.
Exactly. That's cool.
I feel like the defense suffered though.
Yeah, and then they have to rebound when he's not there. Yep. Wiggins, he be starting the game just coasting and shit, and then he wake up in the second half where he actually feel like he got to start rebounding. So if they're gonna do that, everybody has to make a conscious effort to pick up for the slack at Draymond. But I understand him not wanting to start at center the whole fucking game. So
no, for real, he shouldn't have to. He shouldn't have to. Yeah. Kevin Sawyer says, "I'm good off Jimmy. He's a 16 game player, and at the rate we're going, we might not even make play. Plus, he's old and he's always injured. So yeah, no on Jimmy Butler. I'm indifferent. It depends on who we give up for him, but I'll still just say rock out with
I could do Wiggins. Like I said, I could do Wiggins and
Rocket New Era says Butler has that mentality that Wiggins does not. For sure. My boy Pat or my boy Rodney says no, definitely keep Buddy Hield. Not over. I'm still sending. If we gotta say either Buddy or Kuminga, I'm going Buddy for sure. And Alan Perry says he does not want Jimmy Butler at 35 years old. Dang. So yeah,
I mean, just realistically, bro. And best case scenario, he has 2 maybe peak years left, and then the other 2 or 3 are gonna be whatever. He's always gonna play hard, but
that just comes to the case where it's like, bro, do they want to go in and still trying to stay for this future, what they've been trying to build towards when Steph is eventually gone, which is going to be coming up sooner rather than later, because I mean, my nigga's like 36 right now, and next year he's going to be 37. It's like, bro, like he's probably gone after this contract runs out. So
yeah,
I would just keep the youngins.
If we
don't end up winning one this year, shit, it is what it is. Maybe they'll get it's a year better, bro. Like you have to let these niggas still develop on the court, bro. Like play the niggas when you got them for 30 minutes or more a game, bro. See where the chips fall. So,
but I definitely gotta give Dunleavy his credit for making the shorter moves. Good move. Gave up some second round picks who don't usually turn into nothing anyway. So that's a hell of a deal right there.
Yep. So we will see what happens with the squad. We will bring back to y'all after later on this week. But man, we had a really good show today. Want to appreciate y'all for coming out. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on your damn notifications so you know when your boys go live. Follow us on socials, Instagram, Twitter, X, TikTok. Hopefully that shit don't get shut down. YouTube, all that other shit. And we will fuck with y'all a little bit later on this week. My boy Pat, as always, last words.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate y'all coming through as always. Probably come with another episode this week. And remember, you know what I'm saying, while it's holiday season and y'all around these good family folks, make sure y'all put somebody on to the pod, man. Have them pull out their phone and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, appreciate y'all for always showing love, coming through and kicking it with your partners, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. We'll holler at y'all later on this week. Everybody have a good night. Peace.